Hello, my name is Sofiane Mohamedi. I am currently 21 years old and I am following the International Sport Management Bachelor Program at the Hague University of Applied Science. I think that my most important feature would be the fact that I lived pretty much everywhere. With my mom working for the Dutch Embassy, I had the opportunity to live for 3 years in many different countries. My first 12 years were in Africa. There I lived in Benin, Senegal, Algeria, and Ghana. Then I felt culture change for the first time. I flew all the way to Canada from Senegal and discovered a completely different new world. Lastly, I moved to the Netherlands at the age of 16 and I discovered my mom's culture more in depth for the first time. Moreover, I have a double nationality, which is the Algerian and Dutch one. Due to that and the fact that I moved everywhere around the world, I can now speak 5 languages, which will be very beneficial for me in the future, hopefully. The International French School was the school system I followed throughout my whole life. Almost every country in the world has an international French school, and that made it easier for my sister and I. Having completed my school years in French, I really wanted to complete my studies in English in order for me to master 2 languages on paper and orally. On the other hand, my hobbies are fishing, playing football, and skateboarding. 3 totally different things, but that's also due to the different cultures I got integrated in. And lastly, the personal event that inspired me most would be playing at the Danone Nations Cup and greeting Zinedine Zidane. It really did something to me.
Furthermore, there are a lot of things I'm hoping to accomplish in the future. I have many dreams, ambitions, and things I need to solve regarding my own person before I make my first steps into the professional world. I dream of making kids happy through sport. I also dream of analyzing football as a whole in well known television programs, for example. But there's still quite a way to go in order to actually be there. Nevertheless, I think that some of my strengths should be beneficial. I can speak and write 5 languages, and this is probably one of my biggest assets for the professional world. I developed a certain ease in learning languages, but also adapting to different cultures very fast due to the amount of years flying from a continent to another. And in the professional world, that could not only be an asset for me, but also for the company I eventually will be working for, because they will be able to count on me when international customers are willing to partner up, for example. And on the other hand, I also have weaknesses, but I'm happy to have them. So at least I do not, I do have something to work on for the future, because at the end of the day, no one is perfect. I would say that I usually take things at the first degree, and I can get very angry for no particular reason. And this is something I am currently working on, and hopefully I'll be able to fix this soon, because it will probably not go as fluent in the future workplace as it is still going now. So yeah, I also think that I am a lazy person at times. Let's simply say that many times I'd rather do the things I want to do instead of doing the things I need to do. And all my life, I've had this personal problem. Can I change it? Honestly, I don't really know, because I did try a lot of times, and regardless of the issue, I still managed to succeed during important moments in my previous life. But lastly, what's most important is the current time. And my current time right now is completing my first bachelor year at the ISPM program. This year was kind of a relief for me. I finally felt like I found my type of study. I'm the biggest sport fan out there, and whatever assignment that comes through that came in needed to be done, even though there are some that I didn't do, but I still manage. And that is how bad I wanted to graduate this program. And regarding the first year as a whole, I'd say that it was a rich year in knowledge. I've learned about managing venues, I've learned about the economics and marketing world of sport. Um, I've also had some hints about the financial aspect of sport. But the most important courses are the ones I am doing at this current moment, which are sport for development, strategic management, sales, and sponsors. These courses really give you an idea of what you can expect in the future. And apart from everything, I am really, really, really looking forward for year two.